Ho, ho! That's what it is back there. Ho, ho, ho! Welcome to my Christmas extravaganza. So enjoy the music, and we'll be starting the stream pretty shortly. Ho, ho, ho! right, everybody. Good evening and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I hope you could hear me okay because I'm using this microphone tonight because I feel like sitting back, not sitting up along with the other microphone. So, how you doing, everybody? I said hello to everybody in the intro there, and let me see who else came in here. Oops, missed it. There we go. Jeff Sykes, how you doing? All right, Jenny, you did have your surgery on December the 6th. I'm doing very well. Right now, I have one more surgery to go in 3 to 6 months. Okay. Speedy recovery. I know those surgeries could be a bear. All right. I pray all goes well for you, Jenny. All right, there you go. And John says, Merry Xmas. There you go. Merry Xmas to you all. And there goes Reggie. How you doing, Reggie? Good evening there, Reggie. And we got Santa Stewart over here in the corner. Right over here in this corner right there. Okay. All right. So we're going to be doing some stuff on the workbench. There's the workbench right there, and you can see I did just a little bit since the last time you saw it, and we'll be going over there in a little bit. Not right now, but because, we got to do this other stuff here first, like this stuff here. Smash that like button. Smash it, push it, punch it, press it, hit it with a sledgehammer, but do it gently. All right, Barry Olson, good to see you. Merry Christmas to all. All right, and Gary Wiles, good to see you in here. First time viewer, Merry Christmas, Gary. Okay, thanks for stopping in, Gary. Hello, where are you from? And what scale do you model? Let everybody know so they could know what you're doing. And we got Curtis over there on the other side, and Rob, why are you naked for? How you doing over there? Over on that side, over there. Okay, I gotta get that over there. Okay, here we go. All right. La Habers, California. Okay, good to hear. So it's still early there. You probably 5 o'clock. Just getting dark over there then. Okay. All right. Good to see you in here, Gary. Thanks for stopping in. Okay. So we're going to be working on that kit over there. Like I said, I did a little bit more. And don't forget, I got this thingy right here. This is the workbenchwednesday@gmail.com. That's my Gmail account. So you could sign up or just let me know if you're going to come on the live stream next Wednesday where Logan Zimmerman is going to be doing Tinkercad instructions. Let me see if I could push the right button here. That's the wrong button. Well, wait a minute. Okay. Let me get the right button here again. Okay, this one right here. That one right there. Tinkercad. And you can see I didn't get too far with it. So I'm still learning. I just started with it. So I'm struggling with it. So I'm going to have a lot of questions for Logan. And if you're coming in there, bring the questions with you because that's what he's there for, to answer your questions. He'll be able to answer them live while he's doing the demonstration. So this is a good opportunity to learn Tinkercad. If you're even thinking about doing 3D printing, this is where you got to start, because and he'll show you how to create your masterpieces and send them over to your printer. So from not last Monday, but the Monday before last, he was on the Monday night live stream as a guest, and he talked about a lot of different things on there. So very, very informative. So you'll learn a lot. That's next Wednesday at 8 p.m. And so far, we got about, I think, 12 people that sent me an email so far. And I'm sure there's going to be a few other people in here watching. So it'll be live on YouTube and on the other place, Rumble over there. This where's the Rumbleonia? Okay, this one. That one right there on the Rumble. Yeah, the Rumble stuff. Yeah, there you go. All right. So, and I got a little whisker up here in my nose. I gotta get out of there. Okay, it's driving me crazy. James can 3D. Yeah. Okay. Uh, Michael in OC, you are close by. Michael Brandt. Okay. I say, hey, Michael Brandt. Good to see you in here. I missed you when you stopped in. So, okay. Alrighty, there you go. OPA area. Alrighty. So, James can 3D print. Yeah, there's a lot of people that can 3D print. And even if you know Tinkercad or any other program to create the 3D things, he could answer your questions on how to get it in there, because he's representative from Prusa Research, and he knows his stuff in 3D printing. So come join us next Wednesday, and next Monday is Christmas. I'll be doing some Christmas music on here, and I'll probably start a little bit early because I got about 3 hours of videos so far to go along with the Christmas music, this kind of stuff right here. All right, so we'll be playing the Christmas music up until about 8 o'clock, and then I'll come on and say hello to everybody, wish everybody a Merry Christmas, and see how many people we got on here, and we'll figure it out what we're going to do on Monday. Saturday is my birthday, so I'll be, me and Debbie will be eating out someplace. I don't know where, maybe. Where's our favorite place that we get the ribs? All right, so I've done all the 3D printing I need. Was worth the expense. Now going to sell the printers. Oh my goodness, you're going to sell the printers? Oh my goodness, can you do resin printing too? Oh my goodness. Happy 50th birthday, Tommy. Yeah, I wish it was my 50th. I'm about a couple of decades older than that, though. So, thank you very much. You're making me feel younger. All right, really appreciate it. Okay, so, yeah. Oh, thank you, Gerald. All right, so we're going to talk a little bit about train shows real quick, because Sparky gave me another update on it. So here we go with this. Okay, so the ones with the little I got to do it with this one. Oh, no, this one over here. Okay, this way. The ones with the little asterisks on it are the ones that I'll probably go to. Okay, except for that one, maybe Jim Thorpe. It's always a good thing. So we'll think about it. They are resin printers, Tom. Saturna ND Mars. 2 printers made stuff go much faster. There you go. All right. Yeah, send me an email. How much you looking for? I may be interested. Don't tell Debbie though. Thank you, Reggie. All right. Don't tell Debbie. Okay, so Cheswick, Pennsylvania, December 17th, Train Collectors Association. Tacoma, Washington, December 22nd through January 1st. They have train layouts and all kind of good stuff. And except for the 24th and 25th, they're closed. So all the days except for those two. DeLand, Florida, January 13th to 14th. Golden Spike Enterprises. We'll be definitely going to that one because just about 18 miles up the road is a Buc-ee's, and I know Debbie's going to want to go up there. So we'll be taking a look at that one. And Duluth, Georgia, January 20th. Golden Spike Enterprises, that's another good one. We've been to that one a couple of times. They always have some good stuff there. And Stuart, Florida, January 20 and 21. That's down on the East Coast. That's the one Curtis belongs to. Thank you, Curtis, for letting me know about that. And Rob says, hopefully it won't be a Lady Gaga Christmas. Hopefully it will not be a Lady Gaga Christmas. There you go. And Springfield, Massachusetts, January 27th and 28th, Big E. That is the Amherst Extravaganza. Not going to that, but I'll probably be watching it on the virtual rail cam and live streams that mostly everybody does. So we'll be watching that one closely. And Timonium, Maryland, February 3rd and 4th. That's always a good one, but we might not be going to that one because I think we're going to the Villages on February 3rd. But it's 3rd and 4th. That's always a good show there. I like that one. And Jacksonville, Florida, February 10th. Golden Spike Enterprises. We've been wanting to go to that one for a long time. Never got a chance. Something always came up. And I hope I get my transmission because I haven't heard from those idiots yet. It was supposed to be here Monday and still haven't heard anything. Okay. So, all right. Easley, South Carolina, February 16th and 17th. Melbourne, Florida, March 2nd is a nice one. That's on the East Coast over here. And the meet and greet, Sparky's Extravaganza meet and greet. Well, it was supposed to be in Reading, but he changed his mind. Let me know a couple days ago. Maybe Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania, which is also a good place to go. They got some good stuff. And Timonium, Maryland, April 27th and 28th. Ray Boble is going to have a mini meet and greet and probably a cookout there. So we'll see about that. And Frank's got one up here. Greenberg, Great Train and Toy Show, January 6th and 7th, 2024, Monroeville, Pennsylvania. All right, thank you for that, Frank. I will, Tom, have the washer and UV curing stations too, and lots of extra stuff. Okay, thanks. Just send me an email at, that one over there at workbenchwednesday@gmail.com, and we'll see what we can do there. All right, Mr. Pictovid, how you doing? Let's stop that Dorito fun. Unfortunately, I quit eating Doritos because I was gaining too much weight. I haven't had any Doritos in maybe I had a few of them, but in the past year I haven't had too much. But thank you very much for that super chat. Good to see you in here. I haven't seen you in a long time, and I almost. They had let me see if I could find the photo here. And, okay, where's it at? Okay, so it's not going to show up too good because it's a Bachman flyer, but they want $195 for it. at the restore with a bunch of straight tracks, a couple of turnouts, and an extra uh, deal. But unfortunately, I didn't. I didn't buy it because you can't use it outside. So maybe uh, maybe some other time if they have some LGB stuff. But last year I got some LGB stuff there. A lot of track they had. So thank you for that super chat. Let me put this up here. And there's the thing to scan for my Workbench Wednesday at gmail.com. Okay, let's get back over here. Let me see if I can get the right one. That's RailServe. Okay, that's this one right here. Okay, so, and Gerald asks, how many shows does Timonium have a year? Well, Timonium has, I think, 3 of them for the, I'm not sure what it's called, but then they have the Greenberg ones too. So probably about 5 or 6. All right. So if that answers your questions, glad to see you're doing well, Tom. Sorry I haven't been around. Just been busy. I know I've been popping in. I've been seeing a couple of your live streams. I've been watching it on the TV set, but you can't really type anything, or you can like it, but you can't type anything. So I've been watching yours. I know you're still out there. Yes, you are. Okay. So yeah, I had the let me see if I could find it. I had it up here. Greenberg train show. Okay, so let's see what we got over here. Let's pull this one over here. Let me see how many Greenbergs is in. There's a Monroeville. Great Train Show, Washington, Oaks, Ohio, Illinois, Monroeville, Boise. So what happened to the ones in, I know they got some in Maryland. See. So are they not doing any in Maryland anymore? Holy moly. They used to do them in Timonium. So I don't see any here on the schedule. Son of a gun. Can you imagine that? They got Oaks, PA, Columbus, Ohio, Wheaton, Illinois, Ridgeville, Washington, Novi, Michigan, Puyallup, Washington. All right. But none in Timonium. Okay. So they used to do Timonium too, but I guess they're not doing Timonium anymore. So, all right. So there's the Greenberg schedule. Let me put this up here. I'll put it on both sides over here. There we go. Boom. All right, and put it over there in Rumble also. Boom. And then we'll put the RailServe on there. I'm not going to go into detail on the RailServe, but you could check out all the stuff that they have there and put it over there in Rumble also. So, all right. So that's it for the train shows. Let me get rid of this one here. And I've been looking at Foscale models because I got to buy another kit from Foscale. So I'll be looking at that a little bit later. But RailServe is always a great place to check. Yes, it is. I get a lot of my information from RailServe and the other one, the trainshow.com, and the ones that I know, the websites like the Villages and some other stuff, and other people that just give their information on here. So okay, so I'm going to thank everybody with the thank you, all that stuff, for the support and everything, like what it is.
You can now support me on my locals community, Tom's Train of Thought. Membership is free, and by clicking the join button, you can support me for as little as $5 per month. Link is in the description and in the chat. Thank you for your contributions during the live stream. I really appreciate it. I would also like to thank all the moderators who have helped me out in the past years. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, like that guy said over there. And I'm going to have to add to the thing because Mr. Pictovid and Reggie, thank you, Reggie, for that amazing super chat. I really appreciate it. I'm going to have to add your names to that. Thank you very much. All right, okay, December 28th. December 2 and 3, 2023 was the last train show I heard for that at Timonium, but he didn't say why. Oh my goodness. And I'll do some checking on that and get back to you ASAP. All right. And Reggie said, quite welcome. Okay. So thank you, Reggie, for that super chat. And thank you, Ken, for that information there. All right. Russ's Rocco Railroad. You're not late. We're just early. Huh? Okay. You could always hit the rewind button and see what the hell went on over here. So I'm going to show you, before we head on over there, I'm going to show you what I've done so far. Now, you've seen what I did last week, which wasn't very much, but here's a little update of what I did since then. We're working on the Idaho Hotel, the Bar Mill Scale Model Works building, and I have the bracing on, and I got most of the things ready for painting. Okay, here's the paint that I'm going to use here. The gray primer, and then I'm going to use a white, and it's flat white. That's going to be the wood, and then the green is going to be the doors and the windows. And for the bottom part, we're going to stain that with Okay, let me go back to this paint right here. Those two Bear paints, we got those at Home Depot. They had them on clearance, I have no idea, for $2.77 for quite a while. And so we picked up a couple of each color. Me and Debbie did. It's going to be the doors and the windows. All right. And for the bottom part, we're going to stain that with India ink. And I'll have to do this too because the floor on there, which is this right here, that's going to be the India ink stain also. So that goes, that's this right here. So we're going to do the whole bottom frame in India ink. And then white, I'm going to let some of the gray poke through. Peekaboo. So it'll give it an old appearance. And I'll probably sand it too. And the green, this right here, Hunter Club green. It's a satin, but I think that'll work okay on the windows. We got a lot of windows and doors to do on here, so that's my plan for that. Okay, we got the rafter tails right here. We got the second floor porch right here that's on the one side. It's on the right side. Oops. We got the
eaves right here, the fascia or whatever, I don't know what to use. Yeah, right there. And here's is this an outhouse or a little shed for the back? Probably an outhouse, okay. So there we go. And here are the uprights for the porches. Yeah, so we got a lot of good stuff here. So it's a little bit too cold outside. It only made it up to about 62 degrees today. I think Wednesday I might be able to go out and put a primer coat and white on here. So we'll see.
Well, today it didn't get much warmer, so we didn't get out there and paint. But here's what we got so far. I cut a lot of the stuff off of the boards so I could get it ready and see where everything goes. And I had to make some modifications because this is a really early kit from Bar Mill Scale Model Works, and they didn't have that much information on where to put the bracing before you paint it. So I had to, after I put some of the bracing on like I normally did, I went back and read the instructions and tried to fit things together and found out that I had to trim some off and move some. So we'll get over there, and let me scoot over there right now so we could talk about it over there. Okay. Since I got my headphones on, you can hear me scooting over there now, too. All right. Okay, so I'm over here, and I rearranged my cameras and stuff. So what I did was I put a 1x3 underneath the layout, and I clamped both my cameras there. This camera right here, which also I could turn down, and so you can get a top view, and you get kind of glare on it, but I'll have to change the exposure on it for that. But, and then you have this view over here. That's the other camera that I had over on the left, and I had it mounted up on the on my bins the last time, but I changed it and moved it up a little bit further, and moved it back so you could get a wider view. Let me see if I could get this other camera on here so you can see it. All right, so and it's not, and when you know it's not picking it up today. Crap. When I wanted to show it to you, every once in a while, it doesn't come up. Let me see if I can find it here. vMix, Logitech, Microsoft, vMix. And it's not even showing up on here, even though I have the deal on there. So, well, never mind. We won't try. Let me just turn this thing off now. So, never mind. That's what happens when you go live. Some things don't work. Okay, so now this has got this is in three sections here. This is the railing. So this is plywood, 64th of an inch plywood. This goes in the back, and then this is 64th of an inch peel and stick. So this gets stuck on here, but they have it different. They got the top and bottom switched on this one, so it's a little bit thicker. And then this goes up on top like that. And this is also plywood, peel and stick plywood, 64th of an inch. So we'll play around with that a little bit later. I don't know if I'll do that in a live stream. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do tonight. I'm just going to show you a bunch of crap here. Okay, this stuff right here, these are the floors, the porch floors, and the outhouse right here. All these are going to get stained along with this right here. Okay, and if you remember from the last time, these supports right here were not even, because when I put this thing together, I put the back piece on switched around, so these pieces were like crooked. So I unglued it carefully, and you can see that I didn't mess it up or anything like that. It's not too bright there, but I got to get better lights over here. Okay, there you go. But anyway, it's got a tab and slot on each end, so I had to be careful with that. But I got it back together, got everything glued up, so all I have to do is stain this. And the porch goes on here, and the front, which is actually, this is the front right here, fits in these slots right there. So just like that. Well, it takes a little finagling to get them in there. It's a tight fit. It's a snug fit, but they fit in there. This fits on this like that. And then there's a porch that goes right here. And then the roof of the porch goes right here. And then this comes out here. And the other thing that I had to change, I put bracing on this piece right here. I put two, you could probably still see some of the glue on there, but I had to cut that off because this is the spindles for the second floor porch. And then this, not this one, but this goes on top of that, and the roof extends all the way over that. So I had to undo these right here, and I also had to undo the ones over here on this side here, on the front and on the back, because of this Dumafachi right here gets glued on there. So that's the changes I had to make. And, you know, and if I would have paid attention to the instructions to begin with, I probably wouldn't have had to make all those changes. But who needs instructions? You don't need any damn instruction now, do you? Oh, we got an echo over here. Let me turn the microphone off on this one here. Okay, there we go. All right, so is that much better? I forgot to turn the microphone off on this camera, on this over here. I could put a delay on it to give it a better echo. There you go. It was 18 this morning. Oh my goodness, that's way too cold. Okay, everybody's saying echo. I'm just looking at the chat right now. Yeah, I had to turn off the microphone over here. I forgot. Our days are dropping in the low 60s, but nights from some reason have not kept up. Wondering why I bought half a cord of wood. Oh, yeah. When I lived in Maryland, the two houses we had fireplaces, and I always bought a cord of wood, and because my wife wanted a fireplace because she says she loved it, and the first time that I used it, she laid there, fell asleep, and then never wanted to do it again. I see the chat at the workbench, but it's real small, and I can't put it up in the in the lower thirds. But I don't pay attention to it that much, but I got it over here. Okay, brr, only a good thing about not getting too cold at night is it do have to try to blanket the horses. All right, I got to blanket my feet and legs. All right, yeah, thanks, Tom. Okay, all right, so I got it. All right. Okay, so we got single microphone now. Echo, echo, echo. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay. We'll get the teens here in January or February. I don't like the teens. It's too damn cold. Every time we go up to Maryland in the wintertime, my daughter says it gets cold. And last time we was up there was last October for the meet and greet, mini meet and greet, and it wasn't too bad. But the time before that was, I think, over Christmas, and it got really cold then. So I don't know when we're going to go back up to Maryland. It's up in the air. My van's not working, so I'm not going to make any kind of trip. So maybe I'll cut these things off. Or no, I'll just wait. I'll stain them while they're still attached to that. Okay, here's the roof pieces right here, the cardboard. And you had to score them on the underside or the top side so it'll fold. And this is the, so it goes like this. Okay, how's this go? Like this. So, like that. It goes together like that. Here's the side porch over here. And this thing fits underneath here like this. And then this one right here fits right here. Let me see if I can get it there. Right like that. And then there's another. Can you see it like that? And then there's another angle. How's this work here? Maybe like this. Yeah. So the roof is not straight, but it goes like that a little bit. So, and this is over the porch, over the second floor. So lots of interesting angles on this thing right here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move some of this stuff, since none of it's painted yet. I'm going to move this stuff out of the way right here. And we're going to do the peel and sticky stuff and see how I can mess that up. We'll put that up here. And so this is the bottom. So this is the one that doesn't have the sticky stuff on it. Yeah, origami roofs. There you go. All right, so I got to take my headphones off for a second. So I can put my goggles on so I can see what the hell I'm doing here. Okay. All right, so we got to trim off all these little tabs on here to cut it away. Where's the other one? Another one down here. None on the side. One right here. One right there. That looks like it. And must be another one here someplace. Right there, I missed one. Maybe I didn't get that one all the way. Oop, missed that one in the middle. Got that. And real delicate, 1/64 of an inch plywood. And that's the top. That's the top one right there. The tall one is the first floor. Okay, get all these off. And I hope I could get these lined up without messing anything up. And once I have it all together, I'm going to paint it. Okay, and here's the little steps. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 steps, and here is the side railing that goes on either side. So we'll leave that on there for now so we don't damage that. Okay, so we'll do the first floor first. So that's the tall one. And I'm not going to try to sand anything down, these tabs on here, until I get all 3 pieces together. All right. Rob says, the echo sounds like that Mr. Microphone commercial from the 80s. Hey, good looking, I'm back to pick you up later. Okay. Oh, low country railroad. Oh, 36 outside. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Reggie says, I was ready to paint some molding for my bathroom today, but it was too cold. Yeah, that's a good excuse. Michael Brandt said, gee, Tom, this is like open heart surgery, cutting those cuts. They're so delicate. Yes, they are. I know the feeling, Reggie. I don't have a mini split in my breezeway yet. Some of my painting is too stinky for the house. Yeah. Uh, I painted the inside of my garage door, and I had it open a little bit and had the door to the house closed, the air conditioner off, and because the air conditioner sits inside the garage, and painted it. And I had a big, I guess it's about a 24-inch floor fan blowing everything out. And it's still, you could still smell the paint all over the house after I was finished. So that's the last time I did it like that. Next time I'll just brush it on. So that's why only part of the inside of the garage door is painted green, camouflage green. Oops, here we go. All right, there we go. So that's there's the other top. Here's the bottom. Or this, now that was the first floor. This is the second floor. The short one's the second floor. All right. And make sure you got a good sharp blade, or else you're just gonna mess things up. If you don't have a sharp blade, it's not gonna cut good, and it's gonna destroy your pieces. So there's the second layer of the second floor. We'll throw this stuff on the floor over here. Okay. I got a mess over here. All right, so, and here's one more. And this is the top layer. And we're going to paint all this white to match the rest of the building. But we're going to paint this once it's all together. Come on, get out of there. All right. Ooh, boy. Okay, so there's the first floor. And here's the second floor. Yeah, a lot. Bar Mills is usually pretty good with their instructions, but since this was one of their first kits, even though this is a re-release of the first kit, they still use the same. They didn't rewrite the instructions because some of the instructions still refers to some of the stuff on the first kit. Oh, look at that. Oh boy. What can we do with that? Okay. Throw that down there on the ground. Okay, so that is the top one for the second floor. So we'll move this off to the side right here. And I'm going to weigh this down on this side so it doesn't move when I start putting the peel and stick. And I'm going to just peel it off on the one side first and hope I don't mess anything up. And I hope that's not too high. I could bend it on there. Okay, so just get it started. And once you get it started, you could play around with it. Move that out of the way. Put my goggles down so I could see better. And I hope you can see this good. Let me move this up. All right, so put that right there. Okay, so and the left side is moving a little bit. Okay, here we go. So good thing about the peel and stick is you got time to move the thing around a little bit. So we'll just do a little bit at a time. Okay, come on, get out. Don't get stuck on there. Okay, looks like it's going to work pretty good. Okay, there we go. So there's the first and second layer right there. You can't see it that well, but it's a little bit better. Now we got to put the third layer up on there. And we'll do it the same way. And remember, this is 64th of an inch. So it's really, really delicate. Don't get too in a hurry. Just take your time with it. Line it up. And don't press down too hard until you got it in the place where you want it. Because it's forgiving if you don't press hard. You'll be able to adjust it a little bit. . Okay, so get this over here. Okay. Here we go. And just pull it back. Just like a decal, or, you know. I gotta get underneath there because it's up a little bit too high. So there we go. Mucho better. There we go. It's still, well, let me see, 3/64 is still pretty delicate. I'm going to have to shave that down a little bit, or sand that down a little bit. But even with all three of them together, it still seems really, really delicate there. So we'll put that off to the side over here. Okay, so get this out. I'll throw this stuff in the trash. Ah, that was the first floor. Okay, now let's do the second floor here. Okay, so we'll do that the same way. This one's just a little bit smaller, but same principle. And this one has a little piece missing over there. So that one, I don't know if you can see it, but that corner right there must have broke off. No biggie. Okay, so again, carefully remove the backing. There we go. And fold it back just so we can do about three of them, three of the uprights. And this one here, the spindles are thinner, or the verticals are thinner, at least on the end. Okay, there we go. Take the weight off. Don't want to break it. And then goes back a couple more. Let's sit down in there. Yeah, this one's a little bit, the second layer is a little bit easier than the third layer because it's rigid and you got the supports on the top and the bottom. On the third layer, you don't have the supports on the bottom, so it's easy to get it a little bit skewed. Ooh. Okay, where's the, come on. There we go. There we go. All right. Okay, so maybe that isn't a defect there because the second layer is the same as the first layer. There's a gap in there, so I'll have to read the directions to find out what that gap is for right there. See, right there, there's a little gap. So I didn't break it. Woohoo! All right. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. I gotta get a drink of my soda here. That was stressful. I wish you had told me to brace first before painting. Well, Curtis, if you watched any of my videos, you've always seen me brace before painting. I stress that in all my videos. Okay. We have too many people here with R's in their first letter. I worked for an electrical contractor once that had 5 employees named Russ. Had to use first initial and last name. It was a Newhart TV show where there was a guy and his brother Daryl and other brother Daryl, or was that Wings? I think that was Newhart show. His other brother Daryl, yeah. Good thing it wasn't called Russ's Electrical Company. There you go. Why am I getting cold sweats watching Tom do these layers? How do you think I feel? Heath did it, Tom. All right, one more layer. Okay. Now this is the flimsy one because there's nothing holding the bottom part of it. Okay, so all right. And this one has something missing on both sides. Okay. Well, let me get these. Let me poke these things out here. We'll put this over there with the scrap wood. We could always use that later for something. Never know what you're going to need it for. Okay, let's get the paper off of here. Come on. There we go. Got it. Okay, got 3 of them. Don't stick to my finger. Okay, so here we go. Ah! It stuck to my finger again. Help! Okay, so the back, the 2 layers there are real thin on this side, but this one's thicker. So we got to line it up with the second one. Okay. All right, there we go. Now after watching this, everybody gonna be an expert. They're gonna know how to do this stuff now. Now go out and get the Idaho hotel. So you can do your porch railings. And say, you saw it here. It was a piece of cake. Okay, come on. Don't get in the way here. It's trying to turn on me. Get over there. Get out of the way. Damn it. There we go. All right. Well, my heart rate is going 1,000 miles an hour right now. Because it won't come off of here. Come on. Get off. There we go. All right. Okay, so there we go. We got this railing done. This is the second floor, and I'm just going to leave those side pieces. They go on, I guess they go, yeah, they go on the second floor. So I'm just going to leave them on the board until I'm ready to mount them. So there it is right there. Okay, so now I could take a breather. Holy moly. That was stressful. Oh, boy. All right. So that was the highlight of the day. Yeah, I can't imagine building that in N scale. I don't know if they have it in N scale or not. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. Let me pull up bar mills. Bar mills models right there. And I'll see if they got it in N scale. Okay, search THEIDAHO. See if that's enough to pull it up. Yes, they do have it in N scale. It's N scale and HO scale. $79.95 in N scale. So, wow. You N scalers, I would hate to see. They probably do this part different in N scale. I'm sure something delicate like that. They probably do it a lot differently. So we're going to put this over on top of the roof sections, and I'm just going to cut this piece off right here, so because we still need the steps. So we'll keep this, put this over on the side. And I'll cut these things out so I could stain these. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow I got a doctor appointment early, so maybe it will be warm enough tomorrow that I could do some painting and staining. With all these floorboards on there, it's hard to tell where the tabs are. Holy cow. You can see it better on the top half. On the bottom half, it's rugged, but the part that goes up against the building, it's straight. So you can see where the tabs are there. But there's one right here. But the part that's towards the viewing side, all this right here is like a rough cut. Actually, where the scribe lines are on, they actually cut into it a little bit. And this is also peel and stick. 1/64 of an inch. But see this part right here, where the scribe lines are, it actually went in. They cut in a little bit on it. Okay, so that's the porch on the first floor. Okay, let me see. That goes right here. And this is the second floor. Right here, I'm assuming. And not quite sure what this is, but we'll figure it out. Now these two pieces right here, I saw them in the directions, but these right here, I have no idea where they go, so we're just going to keep this part right here. And throw this one on the floor with the rest of the scraps. And then keep this for later, because we're going to be using those. All right, so we got all the stuff right here that we're going to paint and stain right there. Ah, and I just lost my piece of wood. Here's my 5:30 seconds. And after I get my van fixed, we're going to have to go to either Lakeland or where's the other place? Davenport, to go to Hobby Lobby. Because I got to get some more 5:30 second square stock. So here's the chimneys and the trash cans. So 2 chimneys and 2 upright trash cans, and let me get a close look at this. A trash can and a crate with stuff in it. And this is the same one, the trash can with the crate next to it. Okay, so we got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Are they all the same? 15. Ooh, yep. Oh, some of these are different. Okay, some of these, okay, some of them are different. Not all of them are alike. All right, so how about that? So these right here are different than these right here. 2, 4, 6, these are 8 pane right here. And here's an 8 pane right there. And these are 8 pane, but some of them are open at different levels. Okay, so there we go. And then we got these doors, and in the front, on the front panel, I think we put 2 of them together because those are 2 double doors in the front. So how many doors do we have? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I got 7 here, so there must be 1 on the side too. Yeah, there's 1 on the second floor. On the second floor porch. Okay, so there's 7 doors. Okay, and 2 of the doors are double doors. Okay, so we got them all here. All right, so we're all ready to paint. We just got to wait for the temperature to go up a little bit. Curtis says, never did kits like this, and if I didn't watch you, I still wouldn't be trying them. It's all your fault. It's my fault. All right, you can straighten a warp by wetting the opposite side and painting and lay it flat under the weight to hold it down as it dries. There you go. All right, what else do we have over here in chat? Freight Train John M. Schwartz Sr., how you doing? You finally made it in here. All right, good to see you in here. Gerald Stewart, this reminds me of the afternoon I replaced the battery in my iPhone 6S Plus. The screws were so tiny. Yeah. Oh, you should have seen the screws in the light that I have. All right, I'm just checking the chat, see what I missed. Yeah, N scale is going to be terrible. All right. Thomas Moore Trains. I'm getting the Bachmann N-Scale Empire Builder for Christmas. Not bad. All right. Beast cutting those rails out of a 1/64 inch stock. Yeah, I guess. All right. Okay, so let me see. It's already 9:15. That's all I'm going to do on this kit tonight because just to go over what I had to do. I had to take this one support out because where's that? Because that goes up against this one. I had to take these 2 supports out because this piece goes in here, and this is the railing for the second floor porch on the side. So this goes on here like this right here. So that's the biggest thing that I had to do differently. And on the front, since the front goes in these slots right here, I had to make sure that all this bracing gave me clearance, so this would go in there. So I had to trim up a little bit because I usually come all the way flush with the bottom, and I had to trim that. I also had to trim this over here because on the side, we have rafter tails on the roof, so I had to make sure that we cleared those rafter tails. And see these slots right here, that's where the rafter tails go in. Make sure that this didn't interfere with the rafter tails. I had to cut both of these on the front and the back. So things you got to look at. You got to pay attention to it before you get it assembled, and it's not very hard to remove it. Basically, all you have to do is get it close to the edge and just take your blade and go underneath it. Okay, like these here, these were a couple of days old, but if it's fresh, if it's like an hour or two old, I mean, it'll come off real easy with your blade, just bringing it. But, if it's a couple of days old, you're going to have to play around with it and just work your way down. And it's easy. You just have to pay attention to what you're doing. So, all right. So that's it for over here tonight. We're going to do a short segment on Rumble tonight because I have to get up early. Russ said, I usually get tools and gift cards. I'm grateful. I didn't know what I wanted for Christmas and my birthday, and then it dawned on me. I said, okay, I'll let Debbie get that for me. I got a autographed copy of The Awakening by Alex Jones. Haven't got it yet, but it's ordered. The boss says, no, snooping in the extra bags in her wrapping area, and I don't get them. Yeah, we got a package from Amazon. When did I get it? I got it on Sunday through the mail, and for Debbie, and she's been trying to guess what it is. I ain't gonna tell her. She wanted to open it right then and there. But I said, no way. Nuh-uh, you ain't going to do that. All right, all right. Okay, I'm back over here now. Still got my goggles on. Don't need them over here. Let me put them back there. Let me see if I missed anything. Alex Jones is a character. He's right 99% of the time. All right, let me pop out this chat again because I don't know what the deal is with Rumble. I always have to refresh. Okay. All right, so what else do I have here? Okay. Micro screws. Okay. Sprue cutting, my favorite. No. Not. Okay. Okay. Oh, better obey Alan. Good night, Michael. All right. Merry Christmas to all. Stay safe and healthy. Good night, everyone. All right. Thank you all for stopping in here. I'm going to go on Rumble for just a little bit, and we'll be playing the swirly smoke here, and let me see, Christmas I'll be on. I'll bring it on early and play some music, and then be here at 8 o'clock and say hello to everybody, wish everybody Merry Christmas, and then depending on how many people are here, we'll talk for a while and do the chit chat thing and stuff, whatever. And then next Wednesday we got Logan on here. Logan Zimmerman, and he's going to be doing the Tinkercad explanation. So if you have any questions about Tinkercad, be sure to join us on Wednesday night at 8 p.m. We're going to be streaming here on YouTube and on Rumble. So I want to miss. Okay, it's been a long night. I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. Thank you all for stopping in. Thank you all for supporting me this entire year and for the past 8 years here on YouTube and a couple of years on Rumble. So thank you very much, everybody. I really, really appreciate it. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Hope to see you on Christmas. Don't forget, Sparky has doing a live stream. I think he's starting at 1 o'clock Eastern time on his channel. He's going to have some giveaways. I think Vinny's going to have some giveaways on his. Thought I saw something about that. Where is Jim Tedesco? He's probably taking a nap. He usually takes a nap on Wednesday to get ready for the Thursday stream. Unless he's taping the Wise Guy. Last week he did 2 Wise Guys. So he might be taping Wise Guy again. But see ya on Monday. Smash that thumbs up button, folks. There you go. Ken, there you go. He's over on Rumble now. All right. So we'll see you over on Rumble. And thanks for stopping in. Really appreciate it. Merry Christmas. Engineer, where are you headed? Carry me back to Tennessee. I got a little girl who's been waiting, and Dad should marry me. Hey, Chris Ruggieri, I see you over there. All right. I'll shovel coal, Lord, to pay my fate. Rob, I don't know which kit. I just been looking. I want to get a background kit. Oh, let me put some of these chats up here. Lord, it's cloudy. I've been traveling that lonesome road. My one true love, waiting there to see. Thank you. Hey, Waycross, how you doing? Here come the swirly smoke. Rumble Link, okay. And they left Columbus around 7. Oh Lord, they hit Louisville about 9. Yeah, they don't put it in the live stream deal anymore. So it's that one right there. I just put it up there. Okay, I think I mentioned that earlier. Yeah, all I want for Christmas is trains. There you go. Okay. Well, I lost my bottom teeth. You're welcome. All right. For the night is dark and the sky is cloudy. Traveling on that lonesome. My one true love waiting there to see me. For that long old train, won't you carry me? What train, won't you carry me home? So I could say Merry Christmas to everybody, and to all a good night. All right. Good night, everybody. See you over on the other side. Okay.